Okay, so now I'm going to code my character class. I've got public and I've got protected. I'm going to put in a couple of protected variables because I want to be able to access them in the base class, but I don't want to have main have access to them. So I'm going to have string name. I'm going to have their int defense, and I'm going to have an int for their attack strength and an int for their HP. There we go. Okay, my constructor is just going to initialize the name and the HP. The defense and attack will get initialized when they battle. So there's my name, and there's my HP. Okay, now I'm going to create a virtual method. This is going to be called start battle. What this will do is this is what's going to define my attack and my defense. And it's just going to be a random number. There's mod. So they have anywhere from 2 to 12 is their attack. And I'll set their defense to be about the same. Now the reason this is a virtual method is because I'm going to override this method in the wizard class. And then I'll have a pointer to my character, and that pointer could either just be a plain character or it could be a wizard. So in order for it to use the wizard start battle code, it has to be virtual because I want it to because I want this method to run at compile time and not at runtime. Otherwise, if I have a character that's a wizard and this was not a virtual method, it would run the virtual method in my base class and it wouldn't have my element of magic. So I also want a take damage, and my take damage is just going to subtract out how much damage I have from my HP. Now the big thing of this is the battle. Here's where I'm going to have my pointer to a character. Now I have a character enemy, and this character could be a wizard, it could be a character. If you're going to do a hobbit, it could be a hobbit, it could be a dwarf. And that's what makes this so unique, is that inheritance, you can have all these different elements that override the same class. And the way you win the battle is if your attack is greater than your enemy's defense. If it is, then that's how you calculate your damage. It's just your attack minus their defense. Now, in order for us to take that damage from their HP, I'm going to call that method ENEMY. Can't spell all of a sudden. My enemy take damage, and it's going to take that much damage, whatever I calculated above. And let's just print out some information for us. I'm going to say name hits for damage. My else statement means that I hit, but I did not do any damage. So I'm just going to do myself a quick cout statement there that says name attempts to hit but is blocked. Okay, I'll need a couple of helper methods. I need to be able to access my HP from main. So I'm going to do a get HP method that just returns back how much HP I have. Then I also might be helpful to do a friend function to overload the extraction operator, so I can do a cout statement for each of my characters. So std, we need ampersand operator. Operator I'm overloading is that one. Okay, and all this is going to do, let's put, is display their name and their HP. And it looks like I'm missing my C dot. I have to have that C dot in there because since it's a friend function, it's getting the character as a parameter. Then you do have to return your output. And that is it. So that is our friend class. So stay tuned in the next video and you'll see how the wizard class can overwrite or inherit the character class.